Hey, beautiful people. How y'all doing today? So, I wanted to hop on today and just share the story behind how your virtual admin expert got started. I had the amazing opportunity to speak to a group of high schoolers last week about entrepreneurship, and it was so wonderful to talk with them and share my story and answer all of their questions. And it made me realize that it was time to share once again how we got started for all of our new followers and potential clients that might be interested in working with us. Um, first of all, let me reintroduce myself. I am Gwendolyn Young for all the new people joining us. Welcome. I am the CEO and founder of Your Virtual Admin Expert, which is an online business management and virtual assistant agency. And we work with multiple 6 and 7 figure professional service providers, business coaches, and a business consultant. And so we work with them to help them redeem their time, organize their businesses, and increase their profits. All of the good things. So we take care of all of these admin and back end support tasks so they can really just focus on clients and the growth of their business. So that's a little bit about us. The way that your virtual admin expert actually got started was about 10 years ago, believe it or not. So back in 2013, I was working in corporate America for a very large healthcare provider here in my city and absolutely loved my job. So let's be clear. I was not the person who wanted to be an entrepreneur. So that was not my gig. I wasn't the one that was like, I'm going to leave my 9 to 5. No, I wanted to be the girl that was going to crush the glass ceiling in corporate America, right? With a nice office in the exec suite and running the show. That was going to be me. However, in 2013, I was diagnosed with systemic lupus. And so I had to come off of my job and really go through this recovery process. And so as I was going through that process, about 9 months into recovery, I realized I was not going to be able to work a regular job, a traditional job anymore, 9 to 5. And so I went to my husband and said, I don't want to go back. And he said, don't go back. And I said, Lord, what am I supposed to do? Right? Because I still wanted to be productive. I still wanted to contribute to my family and all the things. And so I said, um, what am I supposed to do, Lord? And I clearly heard him say, it's in your hands. I had no idea what that meant, but I just started to think about all of the things, from an administrative perspective and an operation perspective that I did in corporate America and wondered if it was possible to do that in the virtual space and started to do some research and realized there was this whole industry of people doing this work and people who needed this kind of support. And so I just went head down and started working, put up profiles across all job sites, made me like a makeshift website myself until I realized what a real website looks like, which is like the one we have now from a real designer. Um, yeah, and then I got my very first client who was in Florida. Took me about 6 months. My mom was my first paying client, but I don't really count her because she supports everything I do. She did pay me. But I got my non-mom client, I should say. It took me about 6 months. She was in Florida, gave me my first opportunity and started working with her, and it was working amazing. And then she started to refer people, and then they were referring people. And pretty soon I had more work than I could manage myself. And so I hired my daughter to come and support me. And then we had more work than the two of us could handle. And so that's when I started to build an agency model and started building a small team. And that is how we are here now, 10 years later, with an amazing small but mighty team and working with amazing clients across the globe. And we would love to work with you. So if you are in the market for admin support, we would love to connect with you. Please go to yourvirtualadminexpert.com and fill out our mini questionnaire and book a call. We would love to see if we align and if there's an opportunity for us to work together. Okay, bye.